Hello everyone, thank you for joining me again. If you were with me in yesterday's video, you know that my friend Victoria and I are performing a 2-piano recital here tomorrow. So I am not only one of the performers, I'm also the host. There will be a small reception after the performance, and I'm serving drinks and nibbles for 12 people. And one of the nibbles is homemade parsley hummus. So I want to prepare that today because on the day of the recital, I really don't want to be busy in the kitchen. And for the parsley hummus, I need parsley. So this is the parsley that you and I bought together at the berry farm yesterday. It's very fresh. I want to remove some of these stems, which I can save for vegetable stock. And I'll just roughly chop the leaves. I think I may have said parsley pesto. I meant parsley hummus. And I will post the recipe I'm following in the description below. Then I need chickpeas. These are canned chickpeas that I've drained, and I'm saving the aquafaba. And into the food processor you go. Then I need garlic. This is previously frozen garlic from my own homegrown stash. Then I need salt. I also need lemon juice. The parsley. Tahini, if I can get the lid off. Done. And I need to stir this up really well before I measure it. The tahini has really separated, and I'm having trouble mixing the oil and the sesame seed paste together, so I have a plan. Usually I don't have this much trouble when I open a fresh jar of tahini, but the oil has really separated, so I'm going to attack it with my stick blender. Well, I needed 2/3 of 1 cup, and I think that's just what I have here. Then I need some scallion or green onion, which I'm just going to roughly chop. In you go. And I need just a dash of smoked paprika, a tiny dash of cayenne. And lesson learned, if you are ever having trouble combining the oil into a jar of tahini, just take a stick blender to it. And now we can blend all of these ingredients and see if we need to add any of the aquafaba. We will most definitely need some of this aquafaba. Taste test. Oh, this is spectacularly flavored. It's still too thick though. Where did I put the aquafaba? Here you are. And I forgot to add my olive oil. transfer this hummus to a bowl. Actually, I'm going to need 2 bowls. This bowl can be for the party or the reception. And this bowl can be surplus that I can enjoy during the week. My kitty Goldie is crying to come into the kitchen. I'll have to open the door in a moment. So I'm trying to prepare whatever can be prepared ahead of time for the recital, because my brain is going to be focused on the recital, not cooking or food prep on Saturday. Going to get cleaned up here, and then we're going to chop up some bell peppers that we can serve alongside the hummus. So my plan is to serve the hummus in the center of this round board, and then I will put wedges of bell pepper around. And here are the peppers, which we can certainly prep a day ahead of time. Just need to cut these into wedges. I'm going to have crackers too, but they will be on the charcuterie board I'm going to assemble tomorrow. I just cut the peppers into rough wedges. This way, you can dip the pepper right into the hummus. And no double dipping is allowed. Not in my house, anyway. And this is too thin to scoop, so I'm just going to eat it as a snack. Just want to see what this will look like with the peppers around it. Because I'm wondering if I should add some carrot sticks. I do have carrots from the garden here. No, I think this will be enough. And before I bring this to table, I will remove the cling film, rough up the hummus, and then drizzle it with olive oil and maybe some smoked paprika. So this goes into the fridge, and all of my pepper wedges can go into this food storage container. Now that the hummus is made and the pepper wedges are prepared, I will have one less thing to deal with on recital day. To the refrigerator. As you might recall from yesterday's video, we bought some already made meatballs at ShopRite, and I planned to serve them with, I had planned to serve them with a marinara sauce, but I'm going to put skewers in each meatball, and I think when people dip into the marinara, it might drip onto the table. So I'm going to make a thick and wonderful sweet and sour sauce instead of the marinara. Now, I said we were going to make sweet and sour sauce, and then I changed my mind. We are going to make our own barbecue sauce for those meatballs. Now, I need ketchup. This is just regular ketchup. Sometimes I make my own homemade, but I am out of homemade ketchup. And I will post the recipe I'm following in the description below. I need a half cup of good quality dry red wine, which I have right here. Just have to open it. Happy New Year. I need a half cup of this red wine. Then I need some apple cider vinegar. And we need ground cumin. This smells wonderful already. And paprika, chili powder, tamari sauce, and I need 1 diced onion, which actually I don't even have to dice, because you and I diced the garden onions last fall and put them in the freezer. And we're going to call this clump right here. Good. I need to bring all of this to a simmer on the stovetop, and then I'm going to cover the pot partially and let it simmer for about 10 minutes, and I will let it cool for 10 minutes, and then we will blitz the works in a blender. And while we wait for that sauce to come to the simmer, I'm going to get cleaned up here. So my barbecue sauce is done. I've let it cool for about 10 minutes. And here it is. So I need to blitz this into a puree. And I'm going to use that same stick blender because I washed it earlier. Now, normally I use my Vitamix to puree soups and sauces, but we will see how it goes with the stick blender. I find it helps if you tilt the pot. Now, I think we are good here. I want to check the viscosity of this sauce. Oh, it's thick and lovely. How does it taste? It's fantastic. I love it. And I think we can transfer this to a mason jar. I just need my funnel. Well, this is more than I will probably need for the reception, but let me show you the plan. Tomorrow, I will heat up the store-bought meatballs, pour the sauce into this bowl, and I will warm up the sauce. And then I will arrange the meatballs with a skewer in each one. And I think this will make a lovely presentation. And now, the only thing left to do today is to cut some limes and lemons into wedges. I'm serving wine and some spirits at the reception, but I'm also serving seltzer, and I know a lot of people like to put lemon or lime in their seltzer. And here is my lemon. I'm going to cut this into just simple wedges. Actually, I'm cutting the lemon into half moons. Here we are. Oh, and I forgot one important thing. Always cut the lemon down the middle to make a little notch. That way you can attach the citrus to your drinking glass. And there we have it. Now, my friend Vicky is coming shortly to rehearse. So I'm going to close out here, and then tomorrow, the only thing I need to do is to assemble the charcuterie board and, and then get ready to perform. So I will see you tomorrow at recital time. Hello again, it's recital day. Just a few hours before the recital, in fact. And Lizette just brought me some beautiful flowers to put on the table in the music room. Thank you so much, Lizette.
You're welcome.
So we are going to arrange these very quickly. In yesterday's video, one of you commented that I really should have flowers on that table. And I should mention that, of course, we are having a bit of a snowstorm right now, but so far, nobody has canceled on the performance. Unfortunately, Victoria lives only 4 minutes away from my house. She was here earlier for a run-through. I have not performed an actual concert in over 20 years, so as you can imagine, I'm a wee bit nervous. Oh, this arrangement looks beautiful already. Look at that, Lizette.
Yeah,
what do you think?
I love
You like it?
Yeah.
And there we have it. A pink, blue, and white arrangement that can go into the music room. I also want to put a tablecloth on that table, so let's go into the room right now. For the charcuterie board, I'm using the ingredients that you and I purchased together in yesterday's video. Cornichon, brie, cheddar, Gouda, salami, prosciutto, and crackers. For edible decoration, I'm adding sliced mandarin oranges. Later, I will add small bunches of grapes. For the concert, Vicky and I played works by Bach, Mozart, Chaminade, Ravel, and Milhaud. Here are a few snippets from the concert.
Parsley.
The house concert was a huge success. Everyone enjoyed the music, the food, and the intimate atmosphere. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I can't wait to see you next time. Bye for now, friends.